Architecture, by definition, is the art and science of accommodating human life. Whenever you do a project, you have this ability to literally change the world. We work a lot with the idea of trying to make the city more sustainable or make a building more sustainable in a way that it becomes a contribution to the neighborhood. Quite often we try to bring very different ideas together in unusual combinations. So that can be a power plant like the one we're doing in Copenhagen, where you can ski on the roof. It can be the dry line, which is essentially doing all of the infrastructure for coastal resilience, but to do it in such a way that it actually becomes spaces for public life. For the new campus for Google in Mountain View, we've tried to bring some of the natural qualities that makes North California so unique, bring them back into the workspace. They have the best climate in the world, they have an abundance of nature, but right now it's turned into a typical office park with a sea of parking around it. And what we try to do now is to bring the nature back, not only to the outside, but also bringing it into the buildings and make sure that it's sort of integrated into the DNA of the future workspace. West 57 is the love child of a courtyard building and a skyscraper, or what we've nicknamed a courtscraper. The site is beautifully located on the west side of Manhattan. It overlooks the Hudson River, the sunset, but it's also quite far away from Central Park, and it's also sandwiched between a power plant, a sanitation garage, and the West Side Highway. So we thought what they really need here is an oasis. When you take the typical European courtyard building, daylight and sunshine can come down. When you give it the density of a skyscraper, it will be too dark. So by making it massively asymmetrical, we can actually create something where the courtyard actually gets sunlight and daylight and views. It's definitely the first time we've done a building that is geometrically a hyperbolic paraboloid. But something that sounds completely surreal today is made so that it comes with positive social and environmental benefits. Architecture isn't just a question of style or ugly or beautiful. It's really a question of what kind of a city is it that we want to live in. If the city that we inherited doesn't fit with the way we want to live our lives, we actually have the possibility and the responsibility to make sure that it does in the future.